Good morning, happy Monday, welcome to today's vlog. Somebody told me I should start adding the dates to these vlogs, and I know that editing Makayla at 2 a.m. just is not going to give that big of an ish to do it. So filming Makayla at 10 a.m. will gladly fill you in that today is Monday, November 27th, 2017, and I have a full class load today as well as work. We are going to Shakespeare and a 2-hour creative writing lecture, followed by a trip to the bank, Target, and work for like 3-4 hours. So, you know, it's gonna be a great Monday, just like head first into this week. I'm really gonna love it. Actually, I'm currently debating whether or not I should even go to my first class. We are allowed 2 free absences throughout the semester that won't affect our grade. If we miss 3 classes, our grade goes down by a letter. I think that's pretty average for a college course. I have 1 absence so far. So with 5 classes left, I have 1 more day that I could probably not show up and still get an A in the course for, but do I risk it today or do you think I'll need it for another class? That's 2.5 weeks. The only other day that I think I might need it for is the day before I go to New York, because I probably won't be going to my lecture that week, but I don't know. It has just been a really rough morning getting up. I might have to ease into this by only going to 1 class instead of 2. We'll see. I'll keep you posted, but I'm gonna go make some coffee and tea. I'm already kind of late. I guess I'm not late, but at this time I usually leave for class already, and I haven't even put on my makeup yet. But let me show you this super comfy outfit that I'm wearing today. I have on this oversized long shirt from NYU. It's pretty vintage. It's a hand-me-down from one of my high school friend's oldest brother, I believe. I love it. It's super soft. It's got a crew neck with a little white bralette showing through, just with some of my favorite pair of leggings, and then these Free People socks with lace around the trim. I wanted to wear this purple New York shirt because I'm gonna pair it with this really comfy oversized scarf, but I don't want to put it on yet because I'm pretty sure I'm skipping my first class so that I can just have a stress-free morning and ease into the day since it's going to be a long one. But then I have to really motivate myself, and I have got to not miss a single class for the rest of the semester. It's like a win, but also a loss. A bittersweet win some lose some situation where, yeah, I could be fine today, but I know I have to hustle later. Millennial at its finest. Okay, look who got her shit together and is going to her creative writing class. I don't want to go, but I'm hoping that by getting out of this house, driving there, because I do have my brother's car for the day, I don't want to take advantage of that it will change my mood. Plus today is a workshop, so I'm gonna share my work and hopefully like it, but I'm still all decked out in winter gear because it's winter here. Before I leave, let's see. We're still uploading a vlog, 10 minutes left. I'll probably just leave this open and then play some music so that my Wi-Fi doesn't go to sleep. Okay, well that's just gonna do its thing, and we are gonna try to make it to class. I have 25 minutes to get there. If parking is on point and there's no traffic, I think I'll be okay. Just parked. I'm about 10 minutes early. I think I'm going to just make it to class. Shout out to my brother for leaving his sunglasses in his car because they're being put to good use and I really like them. I didn't realize today was going to be so beautiful out. If I knew it was going to be this beautiful and warm out, I don't think I would have such a hard time getting out of bed. Also, only Minnesotans would be walking to class in t-shirts and dresses when it's 45 degrees out. Welcome to the Midwest. Oh, it's so sunny though. I need this vitamin D. Let me just soak it up. Just got back to my car from class. I would have vlogged me coming back to my car, but this memory card is so stingy and will get locked randomly. Anyway, I'm really glad that I forced myself to go to class today. It ended up being a great workshop, and I got to talk to a couple girls that, honestly, there are some really strong writers in my class, and there was just one strong writer that I really wanted to get to know, and she was in my workshop group today. So it was really cool to chat with her and meet with other writers and just hear their feedback on my own writing. It was very helpful. Now it is 3:30 and I have about an hour before I have to go to work, which is not a lot of time. Why am I an adult? So I need to go to the bank and Target and then go home and quickly eat something today because I won't be able to eat again until like 9 p.m. Second glass of coffee today. Almost gone. I still feel like death. Today is just one of those days where I just really don't want to do anything. I feel like I just came home and barely had enough time to eat, and now I have to go to work, which wouldn't be a problem. As you've seen in my other vlogs, you know that work has been going pretty well. It's only a little bit scary today because it's my first non-training day, so I'm like in charge, and that's terrifying, especially when all I want to do is nap. I'm sure that it'll just make me stronger in the end. Yada yada. Well, it's 1 a.m. and I feel like I owe you guys an explanation as to what happened today. First of all, I had a really tough Monday. For some reason, I have been cursed lately. I feel like Garfield, who is the cartoon comic cat that hates Mondays. And this semester, every single Monday has just attacked me with stress, complications, and tragedies. Dying cats, cars breaking down in the middle of the highway, stressful like school scenarios, fights with my parents, like everything just seemed to, every single breakdown video that I filmed and like put on YouTube happened on a Monday. So at this point I'm just convinced that like there's a curse, like something is going on. And today was so different. As you could tell, I was having a really hard time getting out of bed, wanting to go to class. What's funny is I told my mom this and she was like, well, that makes 4, and I was like, what? And apparently all 3 of my brothers did the same thing with school this morning. Like all 3 of them almost didn't go to school. One was like, I'm sick. The other was just like, I can't. Even Aiden, who just turned 6, was coughing and said he can't go to kindergarten because he had a cough. We were all trying to play hooky today. Something must have been in the weather, the air, the water, whatever you want to call it. And I ended up skipping a class because I just could not handle life. My depression usually doesn't get in the way like that. Sometimes it will. And today was one of those days where I just knew I had to take like a mental health morning and gradually like get into today. So I gave myself that time to be at home and just gradually ease into the stress and workload of Monday. I am really glad that I forced myself to my creative writing class. As I said, I needed to be there. I had great feedback and I felt like I got to know my classmates better, and I'm really happy that I went. I did not want to go to work today. I was nervous for reasons that I shouldn't have been nervous for, and I was exhausted. I came home and I had more coffee and I quickly dolled myself up and went to work, and I'm so glad that I went to work. Turns out one of our managers thought that I wasn't done with training, so he scheduled me to be training in again this week, which, oh, such a blessing. Like, I was worried for nothing. The manager even told the girl that was training me in that like tonight I have to do everything and that she should just supervise, so I felt very comfortable and like really helpful. I was not ready to handle that on my own, and so it's nice to know that I have even more training days. And then at the end I even asked my manager, because she asked me if I had any questions. It was a different manager by the end of my shift, so I didn't just randomly switch pronouns, but she asked me if I had any questions, and I asked her like, how am I doing so far? I think this was my 4th shift, and she said like really great, that she loves my energy and that it's good. So that was helpful just to hear some feedback. And I asked if she had any suggestions for me, and she didn't, so I feel like I'm doing pretty well so far, and I left work feeling better than I did when I got to work. So what I'm saying is sometimes you should force yourself out of your comfort zone and do things that you really don't want to do, because they might end up being good for you. Going to class was really good for me. Going to work was really good for me, and I was stuck in my depression and bipolarness of just not wanting to go, not wanting to leave bed, feeling like shit, feeling so tired that my headache, like physical ailments overtake mental health. And that's something that a lot of people don't realize. Like, I had a really tough week 2 weeks ago, and something that I wrote down in my journal that my boyfriend said when we were talking about it, because he's not as familiar with mental health as someone like me who goes through it every single day is, obviously, and so this is very new to him, and it's really new to me to have someone to explain it to and to try to help him help me. He told me that when he saw me for the first time that week, and I quote, "Don't take this the wrong way, but you just looked like dead." And he said it was the first time that he realized that it had a physical ailment on me, that it was overtaking me physically, where I just didn't even look like myself, like it had such a toll on my health. And it was a wake-up call to him, and it was a wake-up call to me, because in this moment I don't really realize that, but to have someone who sees me mostly every single day be like, wow, like you looked awful, and it's because of how badly you were going through something on the inside and it's affecting you on the outside. I don't even know where I was going with that tangent, but overall today has just been a great lesson. I'm still hustling, like I'm editing and uploading a vlog right now that you saw yesterday, but everything's going well. The biggest takeaway from this vlog is that Mondays are cursed for Makayla, and sometimes you need to force yourself to do things that you don't want to do, because in the end it'll be good for you and you'll learn from it and be better on the outside. Oh, and a bonus lesson is that mental illnesses affect you physically, and what hurts on the inside often shows up on the outside in various ways. That is all for today's vlog. I hope that you enjoyed this little lesson and rant at 1 a.m. Please stay tuned and watch tomorrow's vlog to see if Tuesday gets any better, but I'm almost out of memory storage, so I really have to go. Subscribe and like the video. I love you. Bye!